really grateful you decided to got this course, and I'm going to make sure you're not going to regret, because this is one of the best retouching courses you can get around the web right now. But I believe after introduction you might be a little bit confused. Maybe you don't have enough information about me and about this course. So in this lesson I'm going to tell you few words about me as well as about this course and what you're going to learn in this course. So my name is Marcin. I've been teaching Photoshop for over 5 years, and I've been teaching retouching for over 2 years. Right now I decided to settle with retouching. I have the biggest passion for retouching, and I hope after this course you will have such a huge passion as I have as well. If you want to find some more information, feel free to Google me. I have also a YouTube channel with over 40,000 subscribers where I upload some free tips on retouching and Photoshop. I believe there was not enough online content when you had a course leading step by step from very beginning till the end for different kind of retouch, at the same point providing you resources in terms of great quality images. This course provides this all. That was the main idea behind this course. I wanted to show you the best methods of retouching without any weird techniques that only can make you confused and ruin your retouching. So you get the right ways of retouching as well as you get in high quality images to practice the retouching. So you can follow the steps, follow my steps in the course. You can do exactly the same images as I'm doing, as well as you can do other images, because I provide you them, quite many of them. So I think this is really great opportunity to learn from very basics. What we are going to start, because many of you might be beginners, so we're going to start very simple from what's most important for retouching. When you start, often you get raw images, and you need to know how to do right raw conversion to prepare image for retouch, to make your retouch later comfortable and easy. So I'm going to show you how to do raw processing in Camera Raw. For those of you who don't have different software, I believe there's many people working in Camera Raw, so I'm going to show you basics of Camera Raw, how to work in Camera Raw, how you should process your images in Camera Raw so you can feel very comfortable having every kind of image, and how to use specific tools in Camera Raw. After that, I'm going to show you fantastic software Capture One that I'm using myself for raw processing, and I believe this is the best software for raw processing out there right now, especially for retouching. And once again, I'm going to show you the steps I'm doing. I'm going to show you the tools that are most important without really showing you the tools that you're not going to use. The same about Camera. I'm not showing you things that you don't need to know. I don't want to waste your time. After that, we're going to start with the first image, and that will be portrait image. So portrait image is probably most popular of form of shooting photography of people. I'm going to show you whole process, how I do raw conversion for my portrait image, how I prefer portrait image for retouching, and then most important steps like cleaning up and doing dodge and burn, how much you need to clean up, how much you need to dodge and burn, what is dodge and burn, which tools you should use, how to retouch the image right, how to not over do the retouch, all of the most important things that you need to know. And of course it will be all ended with the color correction, so that will be the whole process. Don't worry if you don't know Photoshop tools, because I'm going to explain you the specific tools that you're going to work with. I'm going to explain you the differences between these tools, as well as I'm going to show you the best tools for specific task. The same about dodge and burn. I'm not going to show you something you're not going to use. I'm going to show you my way of dodging and burning, which I consider as best, and I hope you will adapt this as well as me and you feel comfortable with this as well. After the portrait image, we're going to jump into really advanced thing. We're going to jump into beauty retouching, which is a little bit more time consuming and also a little bit more difficult. And once again, we're going to start from raw conversion. And what's most important, at the very beginning, I'm going to explain you some color theory. So you're going to know how to understand the color that you already have on the image and how to work with this color on the future to make your image really stand out. Because at the end of the day, the colors are something that brings people attention. So you have to pay attention to the colors at the very beginning. So I'm showing you not also on the retouching, but I'm trying to apply elements of color theory to this. And you will start applying color theory in the raw processing straight away. And then we're going to jump into Photoshop. Once again, we're going to walk through cleaning up, through dodge and burn, which is more, we need to do more dodge and burn for beauty image, and all of this will be fully shown how I do this, so you will not have any issues to follow me. And once again, you will be able to do exactly the same image that I'm doing. And once again, I'm going to end this with the techniques I use for color grading for my color corrections. And after these two images, we're going to jump into the next thing, which is outdoor natural light, outdoor portraits. Super popular and probably most common photography is outdoor, because even for photographers who doesn't have studio, they can shoot outdoor images. And I want to show you how with retouching techniques you can bring what's best on the image. I want to show you how you can work with lights and shadows when we don't have such a simple task, because we have to rely on natural light. So I'm going to show you how to prepare your image for retouching when it looks a little bit different. And once again, even more important is working with colors. I'm going to show you how to bring the best colors that exist on the image, how to make them impressive, how to make image stand out, and also amount of retouching that you need to apply for outdoor image, what you should keep from the image, what should you take away. So really great lessons, more advanced working with contrast. I'm going to show you great techniques how you can work with highlights and shadows, because it's super important for outdoor images when we don't have all of the lamps for our portrait, but we need to create our own environment for the image. So I believe that was enough informations right now. It's over 40 lessons, and also after this you can find bonus lessons with other extra images to learn even more. So this is never-ending adventure for you, and I believe this is great start for retouching. If you are a retoucher, I believe this is also great thing to get some new informations, to see other workflow and improve your own retouching. So let's jump into another lesson and start serious things.